Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Immortal Taoists. I am glad to see the other game has been received so well. It seems like people like that kind of game as much as I do. But this episode will be Rome broken down with less of me chit-chatting so I can actually fit more in. But first I do need to I need to upgrade. I need to ascend, multiple tribulations to overcome. Profound Immortal 7. That is what I like to see. Consecutive upgrades. Because I'm a genius, apparently. And patient. Mostly patient. Profound Immortal 8. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen, to Golden Immortal. I'm very excited for that, I have to say. But I have also managed to finally claw my way up to 38,500 perception, which has been nice. It's definitely a grind getting efficiency up, but it's so worth it. As you can see by my average cultivation base every 5 seconds is far more than 17,000. Far more. And that's the only reason I've been ascending through realms as fast as I can, really. But without further ado, let's get into 2 and 3, because we got a lot to cover. So, well, again, I will put in the description everything, all of my choices and what they led to. And if you wish to do it a different way, you can use the opposite choice from me, because you'll know what it'll be, basically. And I will also total all the resources and put it all in the description. But let's get into the Heavenly Sea. Now, you see, for this one, I had 80 faith, 40 deterrence, but that still made me a Judicator, which was fine. So that was all good in that regard. But before I retravel, let's have a look at the peddler. I need to get this. Wow, I haven't got this. I've had an efficiency book staring at me this whole time and I haven't got it. Okay, well, that's my next goal. But yes, so Rome 2, into the peddler. You're going to want to grab that efficiency book if you can. At the bottom, there is some really cheap stat boosting sutras. They are a decent bit cheaper than from Hejing Sect, and depending on how you value merits to spirit stones, 185k spirit stones in the Immortal Pavilion might seem like a lot more than 10k merits, and honestly it is. Merits do start coming in faster once you start pushing Alliance. You can easily earn 10,000 Alliance coins during the Exorcism event. Once you've done that, that's 5,000 merits extra a day from the Alliance store, which is what I always do because merits are absolutely lovely. But, retravelling. And again, the numbers you see here are only a quarter of what they will actually be for you, or the decision itself. So, let's just get right into it. Xuantian Village has the longest history in Celestial Sea realm. Story has it the people who migrated there worshipped devils and deities. Every year there would be large sacrifice in the evenings. Now, the invasion of Pishol stirs the passion of the town. They believe it is God's message, and they would sacrifice a young girl, which they believe would calm the anger of the devils and deities. Well, that's just bad form for the devils and deities. I'll just kill him, she'll be right. You ride on the sword and hurry to grab the girl, grabbing her by the collar. The crowd is stunned to see you ride on a sword. I've never actually read these all the way through before. And none dares to stop you. After you save the girl, you scold the village ant very harshly. Ever since, there has been no more human sacrifice in the village. Deterrence plus 10. Alright. That was pretty funny. Alright. Hejing Valley is located in the west of the Heaven and Sea realm, and a precious stone called the Heaven and Sea Stone are mined here. However, the damage caused by a PCO led most of the facilities in this valley to their destruction. Now, I'm just going to go the cheapest option here because I don't have an unlimited amount of resources either. So, 7,500 iron. Deterrence plus 10. Oh, God. And now I am uneven. I need some faith. Lingjing Countryside has been a renowned cultivation village in Celestial Sea Realm. Everyone is a cultivator. It's said to be a large sect in ancient times. Later, the sect saw the decline. Many disciples were self-banished there, but they still remember to cultivate themselves. When you arrive, you happen to see two cultivators fight for unknown reasons. People nearby try to avoid them for fear of getting caught up in it, I assume, is the rest of it. Separate the strong or the skinny. Who's more dangerous? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna tackle the strong one. Alright, destroyed. I don't know how I even missed that many times. But faith, plus 10, excellent. You come up to separate the red-faced, robust cultivator. He gives vent to his anger against you, but he is not your match. Suffice it to give a punch. What does that even mean? Suffice it to give a punch. Anyway, the robust cultivator has been unscrupulous. You have taught him a lesson and sought the justice for the people there. The translation could use some work, but it's fine. Nanxuan Sect lies on the south of Celestial Sea Realm. Small as the sect is, it has very delicate buildings, all echoing with elegance. With the invasion of PCO, there are only 100 cultivators or so in the sect, but they still fight against the monster, not taking a step backward. You absolute badasses. I suppose I'm going to give you some soul clearing grass. Yes, faith. You are touched by their faith in each other, so you offer them the soul-clearing grass to heal the wounds. The chief looks very much grateful when you offer them the herbs they need desperately. Well, I aim to help. On to the next. Cloud Cave. This bottomless hole is located in the centre of the Celestial Sea Realm. This is not the centre, but alright. If people stand by the hole, they can feel the wind in the cave blowing outwards. One day you passed by this place and saw a little girl standing by this hole crying. You asked her why. She said her dad fallen into this hole and he didn't respond when she shouted in the hole. What's sending wood gonna do for her? Just yeet some wood into the hole? I don't understand. I'm gonna explore the cave. It's probably gonna be deterrence. Alright. Deterrence, yep. You enter the cave only to find a demonic monster opening its mouth towards a stud. When the stud is about to meet his death, you draw the sword and slay the monster. The stud kneels down thankfully. Thanks for your rescue, Immortal. Alright. Alright. Tianzhu Village was once the happiest village in Celestial Sea Realm. The village lies between the two mountains with a river flowing through. People built their homes on the both banks, and an extensive network of traffic, as well as a peaceful atmosphere. Ever since PCO arrived, the peace has been gone forever. Almost all buildings are destroyed. People are sent into fear and despair. The village head wants to repair something. I'm going to send you some iron. The village head shed tears at the sight of you taking out the iron from my pocket, and he drops the staff, kneels, and says, "Thanks, Immortal." With your iron, the village recovers its prosperous past within years. Faith plus 10, wonderful. 30-30 at the moment, and it's been very cheap so far. Fuling Sect is the biggest sect in the Heaven and Sea realm. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Many cultivators were sent to defeat PCO, and many of them died in the past decades. The sect itself was seriously damaged, but when you arrived, the sect leader still welcomed you warmly. Oh man, we're going to have to repeat me making some pills. Do I have any of these? One soul gathering. No, okay. One soul gathering pill level 2. Let me just pop back down to earth. Soul gathering, where you at? Once again, a minute and a half. So we're going to have to come back to that one, and on to the next one. The The Wangs mansion is located in the Heaven and Sea realm, and it covers over 1,000 acres. The whole mansion is splendid and has thousands of servants in the house. Wow. You saw a young man was kicking up a fuss outside when you passed by this mansion one day. Well, I'm not giving him spirit stones. I'm just gonna... The man is a cultivator. He is good, but you knock him down without much effort. The young man runs away after he says he will be back. Oh, God, no, it's a young master. It's said that Wang used dirt so as to have the local people move away. Okay, blackmail maybe they mean. Deterrence plus 10. Alright, 40-30. Villain Village, as its name indicates, is comprised of criminals exiled by the immortal realm. The village was founded by a mass group of villains. When you walk on the street, you find several robust men chasing a young man. Okie doke. I'm gonna assist the man, I guess. Very successfully. Deterrence plus 10. God damn it. You come up, draw the sword, and make a few strokes. Those studs. Why that word? Look robust, but are mortal fleshes after all. They collapse as your sword swooshes by. The young man expresses thanks to you at the sight of the pursuers falling down and quickly disappears from the crowd. Yeah, I probably just helped a bad person. It's in the name, really, isn't it? Deterrence plus 10. Aggregate Post is the only post in Celestial Sea realm. It has existed for thousands of years. Due to the efforts of every generation of the Post City chairman, now this Post City is the only functional one in the realm. They deliver great amounts of medicine, equipment, and food to the frontier. Alright, I suppose I will give you some iron. Have some iron. More deterrence. You offer the Post massive iron in a hope that the Post will update the vehicles and manpower for delivery. Those working in the Post kneel down for your grace. Thank you, Immortal. Deterrence plus 10. Oh god, 60-30. Sky-reaching cave is 1,000 meters deep with a wide entrance. It has strange rocks and an underground river flowing by. Many would enjoy the coolness there in summer. A few watermelons in the river and a cup of tea couldn't be better. I don't know what that means, but alright. The recent days have heard the low roars of the demonic monster and seen its claw prints on the wall. So if I fight it, that's going to be deterrence. I'm just going to deploy a formation. Faith. You purchase massive array items with spirit stones and deploy a demon formation at the entrance of the gate. Triggered by the spirit stones, the array gives off creepy light. A gnarl? A snarl? A gnarl? I don't know. A gnarl bursts out and a demonic monster rushes out. It thumps against the formation and in the end it breaks through it, though badly injured. Looks like it will never return again. Okay. Should have just killed it after, but fair enough. Faith plus 10, keeping it even. That's what I like to see. Heshan Town is situated on the south of Celestial Sea Realm. Thanks to the hot sale of Celestial Sea Realm stones, people there lead a rich life. They have built massive houses, but the peace was broken when Peace Shell came and caused the disaster to the people who would not leave. Now some even resort to robbery. Well, I'm just going to give them some soul flowers for faith. Just as you turn over the herbs, the bandits scoop them over for fear that you would take them back. Thanks, Immortal. Of course, the bandits don't mean it. Yeah, I mean, fair. So Rome 2 has been very cheap so far to keep, even for that Judicator title, which is nice. And also let me know about me reciting the text for each one. I don't know if you want to hear that, so just let me know. I'm just trialing it for this video. But, yeah. Oh, I make the wrong kind of pill. Oh. Level 2. That's level 3. Don't do this to me. Okay. Bloody hell, this pill takes forever. Thank you. Okay. Have a pill. Deterrence plus 10. You give the Soul Gathering pill level 2 to them and the Master of the Fuling Sect expresses his thanks. Thanks for your pills, Immortal. The Master distributes the pill to the relatively more accomplished disciples, and before long there appear many accomplished cultivators. Ah, doing good deeds. Okay. Now, this boss is also quite tough, but he's not as much tougher as you would think from the first one. Now, in order to beat this guy, you're going to need to be running at least 190,000 plus K attack, 175,000 defense, 1.1 million HP at least, and 100k miss. It's not really that much of an increase in terms of miss for this beast, but it does have a bit of health, so... And it's a half Immortal 8, so it's pretty tough. Alright. 70-50, still Judicator, oh yeah. Okay, I will leave this Rome one here for now. I think the narrating probably took too long, and now I've buggered my timings up again. Let me know if you enjoy that style of thing, me going in there and narrating the actual events that happen in each realm, so I know whether to stop doing it because you're sick of the sound of my voice. But subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We have Age of Wushu coming tomorrow. I'm excited for that second episode. And as always, have a great day.